Well, good morning, everybody. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the closure itself and a little bit about the background and the history of the closure. So back in early May, about around May 5th, when we had our first set of earthquakes started occurring. And at that time, we went into what's called Incident Command System, or ICS. And just a real quick understanding of what ICS is, in case you don't know. It stands for Incident Command System, and it's a national standard way of communicating and managing incidents, whether it's a parade or an earthquake or a hurricane. It's usually managed under ICS. As far as the closure goes, we started closing parts and sections of the park around May 5th, and we just started closing off in sections as it became quite more and more clear that the seismic activity is only increasing and continuing, and also with the threat of ash and high levels of sulfur dioxide and other volcanic gases, we decided that it was the best interest of the safety of the visitors to close the entire park. So we closed the entire park, and we started looking at sections of the park to open, and one of those areas included Kahuku, so we reopened Kahuku. So we've closed large sections of the park, and this is to protect the visitor, for visitor safety. And there's a couple of concerns that we have. Number one, we're concerned not so much about a catastrophic event where there's a major earthquake and we have a huge collapse or anything like that. It's still something we want to keep as a concern, but it's not our primary concern. Just little damage that we get from the roads and from buildings and things like that, where we can't, if we had visitors in a particular building, there's an earthquake and part of the roof collapses, or the floor cracks or something like that, and somebody gets hurt that way. So we're worried about little things, smaller scale things like that. We're also worried about and concerned about the roads. As you might have seen coming in here, there's quite a few cracks on the road, and some of these are getting larger on the main highway. And Hawaii Department of Transportation is doing a really good job of trying to keep up with these cracks. But there's a lot of side roads and things like that within the park that we're concerned about if we did allow visitors to go down those roads, where the crack could open up and potentially a car could get swallowed up, or perhaps just be able to access that area. So our other concern is accessing visitors. If somebody were in an area and there was an earthquake, it doesn't even have to be a large one, just big enough to cause a crack in the road, and all of a sudden those visitors are cut off from assistance. If they needed an ambulance or help, they'll get access to it. So that's the other reason why we're closed as far as that goes. And kind of the underlying theme is uncertainty. We don't know when the next earthquake is going to open up. We don't know what effect that's going to have on our park or our park visitors. So without any, nothing in life is guaranteed, right? But having that level of uncertainty of what's going to happen next and what's going to be isolated next is our largest concern, since we don't know